Hey, Gloria, Miker, hi, happy Sunday. Well, as happy as you can be with the war all over the world raging as we speak. Boy, I did my Canadian drain video yesterday and I did my own editing for the first time. So when you watch it, please be kind. It ain't easy. And Doug does all of the editing for all of the videos. He's got his hands full. Oops, where did I go? There I am. So since he's got so much on his hands, and we haven't been successful in finding someone to help with the editing, I guess I'm going to be editing my own videos at least for time to come. Tussle but not. Hmm. Yeah, it's I've had so much mixed feelings over this whole thing. I mean, of course, the stupid orange corrupt piece of shit shouldn't have just bombed them to smithereens the way he did. But there's a huge Iranian diaspora in Canada, and they're dancing in the streets. Mrs. D says, I can teach now. Yeah, sure. The way I learn things is to hit all the buttons until something works. That was some very good advice given to me early on in my YouTube career. Click them buttons till something works. Oh yeah, what the reason, plan, aftermath. Yeah. The reason keeps changing because it's as everybody's calling it, the Epstein War now. Yep. Wag that dog. It's backfiring though. Also, it's affecting Putin, seeing his buddies disappear from Venezuela and now Iran. Teaching doesn't mean you get it right. That's right. Your students are supposed to surpass you, right? Wouldn't be too hard in my case. Oh, what else has been going on? I'm a little worried about my friend in Vancouver, Sandy. I wrote him back in January, early January, and he wasn't. He said he'd get back to me. He wasn't feeling good or something, and I wrote him a week ago and nothing, and then I wrote him a couple days ago and nothing. So I'm kind of worried. I guess I'm going to try calling him tonight and see what's up, because that's not like him to not get back at all, even just to say I can't write right now. I will later, you know. And my friend Deb, who is also a friend of Sandy's, I've known her almost as long as I've known him, a couple of years less maybe, but she's got a daughter who's now moved to Kitsilano, I think she said, Mike. And now Deb's considering moving from Halifax to be out here close to her daughter and also close to me and Sandy. So that would be kind of cool if she was to move out here. One of the few people I keep in touch with. I think there's about 3 or 4 that I keep in touch with from any of my period back east, be it in Ottawa or in the country. Like when I was interviewing Steve Burnt, and we talked about another friend who also knew Sandy and Deb and me, who had passed away last year, and he was wondering why I hadn't made it to the memorial. And you know, I just can't handle that kind of travel and being around people that I didn't want to be around when I was around them to begin with. Anyway, so and I wasn't all that close with Kurt, even though we traveled in the same circles. Yeah, It's tough, though, when we're getting to our ages and start losing more people. Kind of start wishing you had kept in touch with them. Or not. So, enough about me. City Hall is a bit of a mess. Councillors and mayor trading, you're a drug dealer. Oh, yeah, I saw something about somebody was accusing somebody else of, yeah, bullshit. Let's see, Vancouver. Oh yeah, Vancouver councillor accused co-workers of using and distributing. Hey, Doug, you weren't expecting me to be live. Oh, well, every Sunday at this time, yep. Unless something comes up. Oops. Well, hi and welcome. It's too bad Messiah isn't here, or you guys could introduce yourselves to one another. Yeah, we got to get Messi into a Zoom call and talk to him about what he did when he ran for some seat. I can't remember whether he ran for a Congress or a local seat, but yeah, we gotta talk to him. Okay, so let's see what this Vancouver councillor is talking about here. Heck yeah. Yeah, if he has program managing skills, that could come in use. I was just telling the folks here how I did my own editing for the first time, so that they have to be kind to me. Yeah. Okay, let's see.
But personal allegations and inflammatory characterizations moves us away from debate and toward division.
Standing together at City Hall, Vancouver councillors Rebecca Bly, Pete Fry, Sean Orr, and Lucy Maloney denounced comments made by a fellow councillor in a video posted on Chinese social media.
我还可以告诉大家，非 ABC 温哥华的几名议员
Some non-ABC councillors are drug users themselves. Around Christmas time, they openly distributed drugs on the streets.
If Councillor Zhou is willing to say that, the things he said in Mandarin on WeChat, and he's not willing to say the exact same thing in English in council chambers, we have a serious problem.
This comes a day before Councillor Bly was set to introduce a motion to reverse the pause on building new supportive housing units in Vancouver. In the video, Councillor Zhou is urging community members to register to speak at tomorrow's meeting and oppose the motion. Zhou characterizes supportive housing units as drug dens and implies building more would bring street chaos. Rhetoric that his opponents say is harmful.
When statements like this spread widely, they shape how people understand city policy and how they view elected officials.
Immediately, this calls for discipline and a clear and unequivocal statement that disavows this and censures the councillor involved in this egregious falsehood and misinformation that's being perpetuated on the internet.
We tried to get a response from Mayor Ken Sim.
Words about videos made by Lenny Zhao about your fellow non-ABC councillors being drug users? Do you have any comments on Lenny Zhao calling your fellow councillors?
Guys, we'll catch up after. I'm late for the Steve.
Councillor Zhou has since removed the video and issued a statement saying, quote, "My comments were based on incorrect information, and for that, I unequivocally apologize." But non-ABC councillors say Zhou violated his oath of office and the public's trust, especially for Chinese-speaking Vancouverites. In Vancouver, Cecilia Hua, City News.
People really hate affordable housing. And this is coming right after the safe injection sites and safe drug purchasing sites experiment ended. Uh, Okay, a year ago, look inside a supervised consumption site. 2 months ago, new rules now in effect for BC's safe drug supply, but some experts raise concerns. Okay. This month, let's just see if there's anything about it. Okay, Vancouver's downtown core left without overdose prevention site following closure. Yeah. I'm neither for nor against safe sites like that. I think safe is better, but it didn't really exactly play out that way on the streets. There was still far too much usage and overdose, so it's a complicated one.
On any given week, up to 500 people use the Thomas Donaghy overdose prevention site on Howe Street, but as of this weekend, it's closed. Vancouver Coastal Health says earlier this month, the company that owns the building told them to shut it down.
We haven't had a lot of complaints, but one resident over the time that it's been operating since April 2024 who had complaints, not necessarily about the operations of the site itself, such as noise or other things, but about some of the activities of those who use the site.
CBC News has reached out to the building's owner, Prima Properties, but did not hear back by deadline. No ops here! The site was originally located a few blocks away on Seymour Street, but after public safety concerns and backlash, it was moved behind the Medicine Shelter and Supportive Housing building, where this resident has been living for more than a year.
We definitely see a lot of ambulance responses on a daily basis, quite a lot. And I think that's a good thing because, I mean, if the OPS was not operational, then you wonder how fast the response would be.
The health authority says the site was the only one located in Vancouver's downtown core, and staff have helped reverse more than 300 overdoses since it opened.
That neighborhood has the second highest rate of overdose deaths in our region, and actually it's the third highest rate in the entire province.
This month, BC Emergency Health Services reported a record number of calls related to drug poisonings across the province. And with this closure, some advocates fear those calls could climb.
It's so busy right now inside there. You know what that means? It's going to be busy on the street. And sadly, with the drug supply this deadly, not only are you going to see people consuming substances out in the community, we could also witness people dying out in the community.
It comes as data from the BC Coroner's Service shows a downward trend in toxic.
Okay, I'm just looking up the overdose. I thought I saw overdose deaths were falling in BC. Okay. And there's this new one that the Narcan doesn't work on. And 2-3 years ago, how about this month? Over 1,800 deaths in BC in 2025 attributed to illicit drug overdoses. That was 8 days ago. BC overdose deaths decreased again in 2025, 9 days ago. 6 days ago. No, that's something else. And then 3 weeks ago, critics called for end to BC's decriminalization pilot. Yeah, it's so complicated. I mean, I'm an ex-user myself, not of opiates, but No. What are you saying no about? It was 20 minutes.
The province is expanding access to nasal naloxone kits following the success of a pilot project. Alongside injectable naloxone, the nasal kits will now make up half of the more than 400,000 kits distributed annually. Naloxone is used to reverse the effects of drug poisoning or overdose from opioids. The nasal spray, launched in 2024, is something first responders have been calling for.
We have seen the difference it's made. We've also seen the difference that injectable take-home naloxone can make. Between January 2019 and October 2025, close to 40,000 deaths were averted because of these kits. That is thousands of lives saved over the past 6 years.
The kits will be distributed to 150 community sites and pharmacies across BC and will roll out in April. The number of people dying of overdoses in the province is going down, according to new numbers from the BC Coroner Service. Just over 1,800 people lost their lives from illicit drugs in 2025, which is down about 21% from the year before. Nearly 70% of people were between 30 and 59 years old, and more than 3/4 of them were men. Almost half of the fatal overdoses happened in private homes, compared with 20% outside. There were 26 deaths reported in young people 18 and under, which is up from 21 deaths in 2024.
Okay.
Whether it's on the street or behind closed doors, toxic drugs are killing thousands of British Columbians of all walks of life every year. Since 2023, users haven't had to worry about being arrested for possessing drugs for their own consumption, but that exemption is now ending.
The pilot hasn't delivered the results that we hoped for.
The health minister claims not enough people sought treatment to justify the decriminalization program, while also acknowledging
we don't make public policy in a vacuum, of course, and we want to make the best, most informed, evidence-driven decisions, and we make that in context of public awareness and the perspectives that we have heard loudly and clearly from communities.
Decriminalization didn't hurt anyone. It absolutely did not, and it helped a lot of people. So the idea to not apply again and to stop the program is, like I say, it's political.
Harm reduction advocates are disappointed but not surprised, given the EB government has been rolling back decriminalization measures after public safety concerns and street homelessness grew.
This is something that should have happened a long time ago now.
The BC Conservatives are now pressuring policymakers to focus on recovery and consequences.
You absolutely do need to hold people accountable for their actions, and you can do that without stigmatizing people. You can do that without making things worse. But why should everyone in society have to suffer because the few people want to be able to use substances wherever they please?
That approach will face opposition as advocates try to revive decriminalization.
It's gone away for the moment, but that doesn't mean forever.
We will keep adapting and learning and taking bold steps to help turn the tide of this crisis.
It's not a bold move, but the province is following through with the promise to expand Access Central. Now, almost anybody in BC can call a single phone number where staff will personalize a detox and care plan for those ready to end their drug use.
Yeah, and I haven't followed up on the involuntary admission stuff yet. Doug, if you're still here, it looks like I'm going to have to do a series on Canadian drug programs and laws. Ouch, I'm stabbing my own self with my fuck off pin. I guess my fuck off pin is telling me to fuck off. Yeah, well, back in the day when I was using, they started having the needle exchange program I think in the last year or so I was using, they started that program. And I didn't stay around. I left the city at the same time, so I don't know how that went in Ottawa. But sure, I mean, of course it's a good thing to collect the used ones and distribute clean ones. But as for the injection sites, that didn't come around till recently. So yeah, I'll do a little series on that. Okay. So, what else, you guys? Hey, TV2, yeah, love you back. All we can do is sit here. Christ. I mean, they've refused his call for a ceasefire already. He called them begging for a ceasefire after they smacked Dubai and Israel, I guess. But they refused, and he's just ensuring an even more extreme Ayatollah successor will take its place, or wake up sleeper cells around the world and even in the States. Anything could happen. Any fucking thing could happen. But it's, I said at the beginning, it's hurting Putin too. Under my drain video, a commenter said, uh-oh. I'm scared now, Doug. What did they say? None of us has been under an authoritarian rule. We lost a handful. Look how upset we all are. Imagine if it was tens of thousands and publicly. Okay. Yeah, well, yeah. He wanted to shoot thousands publicly, so stop being so privileged that you think you know how folks should feel. You sound like MAGA. Yeah. Yeah. He wanted to shoot thousands in the street. Gloria. Nobody made judgment on how they should feel. We are mad at the illegal and destructive ways this was done. Exactly. Yeah. TV2, do you have Agolf's email? I was sure I did, but I don't. And you said, I'm sure in the best interest of the Iranian people is at heart here, and they won't regret this at all. America has saved them and will go away now. Trust them. Yeah. Yep. Ah, you got them out of there. Now pay us with all of your fucking oil and your children, and then we're out. How's this? Yay, America killed the guy. Yay, America killed the guy America put in power. It's regime change years ago. Yes, and for the purpose of, and you won't believe this, regime change. Woo! That's the fire. That's the fire. Yeah. Yeah, yep, Mike. Jay doesn't do email. Okay. Okay. I was gonna give him a mission should he choose to accept it. There's this channel. Somebody gave me bought me a membership to. I never was once in their chat, and I didn't even subscribe. I don't think. Maybe I accidentally hit subscribe, but I quickly undid that. But in the interim, somehow I got a free subscription, so I was getting access to their members only videos, which I've downloaded because she's infiltrating the lefties to see how they organize. I've been meaning to. I just haven't found the time to watch those goddamn hour and a half long in depth. I'm so smart. I can figure out how lefties are getting their Soros checks kinds of videos. So I was hoping someone would volunteer to go and troll them or infiltrate them back and spy for us. So I can find out what they're finding out about us. I just can't do it. I wouldn't be able to hold it together. Is it Sinan? think so. I don't think Sanan is as wily as this one. Let me get the link. Oh, jeez. I can't even remember her name. I'll have to go to my inbox. Hold on. Oh, wait, I can just check my downloaded videos. Gee, I hope she doesn't spy on my own personal channel. Ah. Okay, what the hell is her name now? Or Doug, we got to get one of our team on it. I was hoping Jay could do it for us. What am I looking for? My downloads. Okay. Oh shoot! I'm on a different moniker here. Okay, let me check my inbox then. Fuck. Deleted them. Carolyn Boroshenko. Not at all sus. Yeah. This one. Ooh, she's super mega, right? But she's all rainbow colored. And she's a doctor. A psychologist turned journalist, exposing the radical left through deep dives, undercover investigations, and unapologetic truth-telling. Anyway, so that's her. Oops. Oh, jeez. Hang on. Yeah. There's Little Miss Rainbow. Rainbow right-wing MAGA spy doctor thing. You were given a sub. Oh, that's interesting. I say, Geez, it's that high, Mike? 27% approve? Yeah, we got to check this one out. I don't know. Seems like a dumbass character to me, but I haven't watched her in-depth investigations yet. We'll see. But we should all just go over there and ask her if she's got all of our Soros checks somewhere that she's intercepted. Oh, hey, we missed 420, so smoke 'em if you got 'em, and if you're Mac, you already cheated. Where is Mac? I didn't see him Friday, I don't think, did we? Yeah, I saw him on Friday, but then he was really quiet. I liked the Sons of Liberty short today. Hang on. Okay. See you soon, Doug. Thanks for getting that video up. Short. Sons of Liberty short. I have to work on my enunciation. Stephanie. Do 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 do. Not at all.
Chicken hawks, armchair generals, and veterans alike, take heed. This is your sit rep of the day. Donald Trump dodged the draft 5 times. He called those who fought in Vietnam stupid for going. He branded our brave military members as suckers and losers. And now, look at who he picked for defense secretary. Pete Hegseth, who openly trashed veterans groups, boasting he could claim 50% VA disability, but has too much integrity, all while pulling in over $2 million a year from Fox News. Then, they instructed Elon Musk to slash the VA, cutting thousands of jobs and vital contracts. They even tried to strip benefits from veterans based on the medications keeping them alive. And now, we're supposed to believe Trump's elective war in Iran, bombing nuclear sites, killing their leader, pushing for regime change, will be fought competently, all while creating more suckers and losers, or what any rational person would call war veterans. Donald Trump. You can't trust him with your daughter, but you somehow trust him with nuclear weapons. This isn't sanity. This isn't acceptable. Speak out and make them hear you.
Now it's time for the throw button.
Oh. I think I was watching Midas Touch today, and they thanks, Sarge, Big Sarge. They had some of the Epstein-Bannon emails in which Epstein predicted that if cornered, Donald would likely strike Iran. Oh, hang on, Gloria, I'll get it back for you. And if he was going to go down, he would take everyone with him. He's a psychopath. That's what Epstein told Bannon. I mean, we know he's also said, that if he ever did a kind thing, it was by accident, and that he should be 25th Amendmented. But he also predicted that he would fucking start a war if he was cornered. And he'll try to use that nuke, I'm telling you, if somebody doesn't nuke him first. This is the Sons of Liberty main channel link, Gloria. They do a lot of good stuff, and they work with us. Political Drain and Sons of Liberty are collab. We're paired with them, and also Closer to the Edge channel. You watched that one around 7 a.m. Yeah, Ben was pissed. Ben has a baby girl now too. He must be feeling extreme rage. Closer to the Edge is a newer one. So if you guys could go and sub to it, we'd really appreciate it. We do some more of our in-depth. Well, I'm not quite involved yet. But political and political Drain and Sons of Liberty are all affiliated with this Closer to the Edge channel podcast. We did a Robbie Road Steamer interview on there. And if you buy one of our jackets at Political Drain, you can get the patches for Sons of Liberty and or Closer to the Edge on them, as well as our patch. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I figured you were. I was wondering why you asked, but yeah, you could just find it in their shorts section. It just came out today. Yeah, Robbie really.
Said yes to the idea of a Closer to the Edge podcast. So thank you, Joe Sargent. Well, it looks like Doug might be coming back into frame here. I see some activity on his camera. Yep, that's him. That's Drill Sergeant right there, sitting down in the chair. He's ready to go. You ready to go, Doug?
Is this your not your pancreas again? Is it?
Oh, he's working on the sound. He's working on the sound. He's going to get the audio tight here. This is what I'm ready. He's here.
Stay ready.
Well, you got the bookshelf and books
Kick ass.
in your place.
All right, well,
Great.
you're going to have to listen to what I recorded while you were gone, but
Your
I'm glad
place
you're
is going to
back.
be all cozy
I'm
with
glad-
Mom's furniture items and the musical instruments. So forgive me for not knowing what your surgery is for this time, but I hope it goes well. Geez, you could rent out a suite in the hospital and call it home. You're there every year, it seems. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but I know how it is. I've spent my own fair share of time renting out hospital hotel rooms throughout my life. Oh boy, this came up 2 hours ago. UK joins blitz on Iran, allowing US to use its air bases to stop missile strikes on Middle East allies. Oh God. Oh boy. Oh, you got a trigger finger on your thumb. Is it anything like mine that doesn't straighten out anymore? I got Fergus finger on my thumb. Oh, you're still waiting for the sewing machine. Have you looked up any online sewing classes? Getting any exciting ideas for projects? I know we talk about flags or banners and aprons. I think we were talking about aprons somehow. Oh yeah. Oh, I'll show it to you, the one that I got. And my friend in England at the time, his mom was making a bunch of things for craft sales. And she made aprons, and you get to choose your own material. I got this one. Hold on. Very timey-wimey apron. And it's got the pockets and everything. But I never use it. I don't really do enough like big cooking, baking, or whatever projects to warrant an apron. Well, I guess I could wear it when I'm doing my housework with my little feather dust mop. And, you know, my cute little head piece. St. Patrick's Day. Oh, I always think St. Pat's is on the 14th, but I'm always wrong. Well, yeah, that's coming up. You're making straw. Okay, something went wrong in that sentence. Wish I had. You're making straw enough right now. I wish I had on brand. I think I'm really high because the more I look at that, the less it makes any English sense to me. I wish I had Anne Brand. I'm making strong enough right now. I wish I had Anne Brand. Figured since your surgery is on St. Pat's Day, that would dye your hair. You're going to dye your hair green before going into... Well, that'll make all of the staff laugh, for sure. Oh, you're making stroganoff, and you wish you had what? Anne Brand, Anne Rand? Oh, Fergus. Yeah, you big fatso. You're making stroganoff right now. You wish you had an apron. Okay. Thanks, Gloria. It's actually not it's just a clip-on fucking thing because my hair is shit right now. I got to re-bleach it and re-trim it and all that stuff, and I've just been letting it go to shit. Stroganoff's good. Aaron, hello. How are you doing? Have you been busy with work as usual? You little furry monster. Yeah, I'm still mad about my thumb. Yeah, I'm still mad about my thumb. It was your fault. Big buddy. He's a big boy. I forget where I got it. Somewhere cheap. It's just like a wire band with this cloth thing on it. Yeah, I like this kind of thing. It's kind of girly, but every now and then I feel girly. Oh yeah, you sent me that photo of the that beautiful frame. Everything. Let me go grab that to share. Stephanie, you very handy, crafty person. See, here's another one. I got gifted a channel membership to The Shills, and I also got one to The Dusty Show, and I've not been to either of those channels or chatted or, to my knowledge, subscribed to them. But I'm getting gifted channel memberships. And then I got a refund today from Beyond Canada, Beyond America, Canada, Looking South. Our friend over there that I've interviewed, I had a membership with him and I got refunded today because they're no longer offering it. But his channel is still up, so I don't know. What am I looking for? Stephanie's photo. Where did it go? Pretty sure I kept it. Let me look in my photos. See if I dropped it in there. September. Doesn't look like I put it in my photo album. Maybe it is still in my inbox. Well, heck. A second, maybe it's just that I have so much trash in my trash. You ever have that problem when you have too much trash in your trash? Steph, maybe you can quickly send me that photo again instead of me looking everywhere for it. Oh, no, I haven't. Oh, Aaron!
Yes.
Sorry. There you
That's
are.
all right.
Hi.
Hello.
Good to have someone join me again.
Yeah, this is all new to me. I have no idea what's going on, so
You just
I
talk.
hope I got it going straight.
Uh-huh. Yep. You're visible and audible and welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Is this a working day for you later or?
I'm off tonight, thank goodness. I've got 4 days in a row coming up. So yeah, it's rough those 4 days. Just came off my required weekend. Yeah.
So you do mostly night shifts?
I do thirds. I am 10:30 to 7. So yeah. I'm in there during when there's not a lot of people. So
well, I commend you and admire you for what you do.
yeah, it's a little. When I first started, it was a little different than when I was used to. As we're used to commercial cleaning. It was an office and factory environment. So when I came in, I was not prepared for hospital work.
Yeah, it's quite different with all that biological matter.
Well, they put you in through a very strenuous training program with videos, and they put you on the floor. They put me on the floor for more time than they usually do. So, and first shift was a little different than third. Yeah, by a long way. So,
yeah, I mean, even just getting used to the sounds of people.
Yeah, sounds and traffic, because clinic is open during the day. It's not at night. There are 2 other buildings that are adjoining on the other side, Founders and East. They're open.
I guess I thought you were in a hospital, so it's a clinic. Okay.
There's a clinic adjoining to the hospital. Yep.
Okay.
And then let's see. There are 2 other clinic buildings adjoining over across the way to a skywalk. There's like 4. What is it? 6 floors of those each. And then the hospital's got 6 floors of one side and 6 floors of the other. There's 6 floors of clinic space connected there. Plus there's a 7th floor that's used for storage.
It's a good space. Is it just how many are on your team? Or do you supervise anyone? Or are you on?
We have 10 people on our crew right now, but we're looking to join 2 more, perhaps. But Josh said he's hoping. That's one of our managers, Josh Skifton. He said he's hoping that we get 2 more. But he's like not sure. We have a new supervisor that's joining the other supervisor we have. So right now we're kind of having somebody on the weekends cover. Yeah. We got like a variety of different people each weekend that I'm on. So at one time it could be one of the other managers. One weekend it could be the second shift is on call and the other manager is on call. You never know from week to week. what you have. Yeah, we're hoping that we were very light staffed for quite a while.
Yeah.
So we're having some occasions having 2 people only on our shift. It was about 2 years ago. I was the only person on my shift 2 days in a row.
Mm.
So I had to cover everything that the basic third shift person does.
Mm.
So I had to do one task, another task, and another task on top of it. And I was told at that point, yeah, just do the best you can. Don't worry if something happens. It's not your fault.
Okay. Well, yeah.
So I had to have a telephone that I took calls on and do a task. And then I guess there was one other third shift guy they had cover for a while, and then he left. But basically, yeah, I was alone the next day.
Yeah, I haven't known you long, and we haven't chatted much, but seemed to be like, boy, this job was really wearing on you. It says at certain times it was exhausting.
Yeah, I mean, it's mostly the end stuff where I don't know how to put it. It's sort of gripes, and then it's finger pointing is where I was getting I told them like 60 days to give you a review. They ask you how things are going. I said, there's a lot of finger pointing and drama. And I've never seen anything quite like it. And then 90 days in, it says it's gotten a little better, but it's still kind of there. So I kind of try to remove myself from that drama.
Yeah.
I had a couple occasions where I had a brush in with another employee. So it was like I had to put on my customer service face and try to face it the best way I could. It was,
yes.
I'm like, okay. And then you kind of have to move on. With our department being as it is, we have specialists and then we have assistants in our department. So it's divided in between where the specialists are doing floors, assistants are doing the main cleaning of rooms. Like a patient gets discharged, or if they're in the hospital room, then the assistants come in and clean that said room. Assistants are just doing floor work, pulling linens, trash, the bio route, stuff like that. So
fun.
Yeah, plus then I have like on third shift or all shifts, we have what's called bed moves where we're called and then we move the patient's bed to said unit, take it out of the said unit. So it's kind of different.
Yeah. Well, boy, like I said, most of us here have been in and out of hospitals and settings like that. So a big thank you to you and people like you that do that kind of work, man.
Yeah, I think probably the least favorite place I like to work is emergency because it's just so intense. I mean, on a given night, there's the population could be pretty high because the highest number we had was 38, and then the lowest number we've had here recently has been about 20. So you see that number, you're like, yes, 20. If you see 38 and you're like, oh my goodness, no.
Patty Wax is going to be live tonight at 9 Central. So I think that's 8 my time, 10 Eastern, right? Don't make me put my timey-wimey hat on because I'm bad at it. Well, listen, Aaron, geez, it's been great having you chat with us here for a while.
Absolutely.
I'm about to head out.
Yeah,
So
I figure because gotta figure.
join me again. I'm on every Sunday, 7 to 8 Eastern. So, and anyone else is always welcome to join me too. You don't even have to show your face. You can just talk. Or put up a little cartoon of yourself or something.
Yeah, they got one somewhere.
Yeah. Well, cheers to your other half and your boys, and you take care of yourself.
All right, thank you.
Night night.
Yep.
Okay, guys. Thank you all for being here, and join Patty later on. I said I was going to try to do so myself last week, and I ended up not doing so. So I will try tonight, Patty. I will. Okay. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers and bye.